And we're in.
Hey.
We're in,
boys.
Let's adjust this real quick.
No.
There we go. Heroes and villains, thank you for joining us once again, or maybe for the very first time, this episode of the Umbra Initiative. The show will replay some Mutants and Masterminds 3rd edition and tell a beautiful, tragic, heavy, action-packed, ferret-filled,
soda-fueled,
carbonated.
Don't bring attention to
journey.
Where's the burp counter?
That was a thing. I am your Professor GM Colby, joined here by my lovely cast and crew. Will.
Yo.
Who do you play?
Ike Vance.
David.
Hi, my name is David and I play as Barrister.
And Nicole.
Hello again.
Who plays Arabella Modesto.
I will never introduce myself.
Thank you for joining us for this, our episode 2 of season 2. That's right, we're a whole season down already for joining us. You have a whole season to watch.
Hell yeah.
Go.
And a whole other campaign if you want.
What
are you doing
If
here?
you're really feeling like, if you're really feeling it.
Before we get into today's episode, make sure you go check out our Patreon.
Patreon.com/theumbra.
Oh my god.
You're
Just
real
drop that in
MVP.
chat for me.
Yeah,
For a minute.
someone.
How do you do it?
This is
Exclamation point Patreon. I'm pretty sure.
Exclamation point Patreon?
It should be, unless our bot's broken. It was broken earlier.
go check out Patreon where you can get exclusive exclusive content over at our Patreon, including audio downloads in case you got one of those pesky airplane modes and you got to download over there, or our post show.
Every week we do at least half an hour of extra content talking about the episode.
Where you get some behind the scenes looks at what's going on, decisions made during the show.
We'll have to do like a room tour.
A room tour.
A room tour?
Yeah, for the Patreon.
Done.
Yeah. It'll be like a 30-second video.
There's also exclusive written content over at our Patreon over there in case you want to stimulate that part of your brain.
Yeah.
And lots of little goodies over there. Patreon.com/the Umbra Initiative. Also, if you're listening to us on Spotify, Google Play Music, Apple Podcasts, whatever, Podbean, make sure you leave a rating. Because those help.
Oh, those help
They
a lot.
do.
Those help
All
a lot,
it takes 2 seconds.
You know what happened? I went to Apple's podcast thing.
Yeah.
I never touched because I don't have an Apple. I don't think anybody here. Do you have an Apple phone, Will?
No.
Yeah.
No, not at all.
We're all
Nobody here
Android
checks.
boys.
Why would you?
I checked our stats on there, and people rated us 5-star. Like,
Whoa.
decent amount of 5-star reviews. So, like, hey, keep that up. That helps us in the algorithms.
It really
helps us
does.
everywhere.
Just click a button, it helps.
Yeah, that's
click a
all it
button
takes.
and leave those comments. Every little bit helps. And go follow our YouTube channel. And in the descriptions of our videos and whatnot, go look up the Umbra Initiative.
Yeah.
Go subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Hell yeah.
Click buttons.
Click buttons, do things.
Okay, I think that's it. How you guys doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
Very good.
Yeah. Chilling. Got my little buddy here.
You do.
Yeah.
Talking right into him.
Yeah.
Directly, not in the mic.
The mic's right here. It's fine.
Go leave some lies, Andrew.
Yeah. Thanks, Andrew.
Okay, I have a recap. An actually formally written one.
Nice.
Wow.
Over here.
Give it to me.
All right, ready? The story so far, season 2, episode 2. We have returned to Arcadian Haven. Nearly a month has passed since the Divine Jeweler was defeated, and Jordan sacrificed his life to reseal the World Gem. In that time, Arabella and Barrett had attempted to live normal lives, waiting for the update from Misty that will let them take their fight to Bleeding Edge. In this time, a few new faces have wandered into town, the most notable being Ike Vance, the inheritor of a vast family fortune who has been unknowingly searching for the party after a particular encounter of his own a month prior. Misty gathers Arabella and Barrett together, informing them that her contact had come up short in regards to gaining any new information on Bleeding Edge. Just then, they are called by Police Chief Stone, who alerts them that the tree left behind from Jordan's Umbra had been surrounded by an ominous cloud. They investigate only to find a mutated metal creature emerging from an opening within the tree, and it's anything but friendly. Meanwhile, Ike is visited by the ever-curious and hungry Bowie, who leads him and his new friend Cedric to the site of the attack. Ike summons his faithful companion, a 15-foot-tall battle mech known as Apex.
Subtle.
Yeah.
Together, the party defeats the
Really
creature and reconvene in Jordan's old cabin to talk through the events. Misty states that the creature was a spawn, a being created by a kin, though it was heavily modified by some external force. The tree has formed into some sort of portal to the Umbra itself, a passageway between dimensions used by the kin. With it, Misty believes they may be able to track down Bleeding Edge, as they have been experimenting with the Umbra directly. Using Barrett's gun, a bygone created by Bleeding Edge, they open the portal in the tree and step into the Umbra. The experience is incomprehensible, as their beings are torn apart, only for them to be rescued mere moments later by Misty when she pulls them back from the entrance. Can the party even hope to access the Umbra? Will they be able to find the answers they seek? Perhaps the answer lies within the Umbra.
I'm going to use this cactuar to emote this entire time.
Great.
No. Yeah, probably.
Andrew knows all the answers, so.
True, yeah.
Cactuars have like 2 emotions.
Don't give us spoilers, Andrew. Gosh.
So,
So many spoilers.
Do I heal?
Did you say do I heal?
Do I heal?
so
I still have my fatigue. I'm pretty okay.
So, we fade in on a bright, looks to be morning, maybe early afternoon day. We see fogged windows of a storefront, or what looks to be a cafe. Nice warm lighting in here. It's busy. People are scrambling in and out. By the window, we see a man sitting down, wiping a very small table. He wears a pristine white suit, 3-piece suit, looking very nice. A little upbrow for this area itself. We see a lot of young people kind of coming in, coming out, college students. We hear when the door opens the ring, ring, and the faint sound of cars honking and heavy traffic outside. And this man sits back. We barely see his face, but what we do see in the lower jaw, we see completely clean shaven. There's just perfect skin, absolutely porcelain white, pale, sitting down. There's a small thin-brimmed hat that's resting beside him on the ledge next to him, and he's just wiping the table with a napkin. It looks like the napkin isn't part of the establishment. It's not like a thin paper napkin, it's a cloth. Starts wiping it. We just hear pulls back his sleeve, and we see a nice watch. This clean, glistening Rolex watch. We hear zing! And someone sits down across from him. What looks to be practically the polar opposite of this man. It's this small woman wearing these large overalls splattered in dry paint. Small body, pale. Her hair is pulled back. You see some beads down her face. She's looks to be of Korean descent. Her fingers and skin are all blotched with paint, as well as if she just got out of a studio, perhaps. And a woman comes over and has 2 lattes in her hand and puts them down in front of him. It's one of those nice little foam lattes that have a little design
foam
in them.
art.
Yeah, exactly. He looks up, just like, and he says, excuse me, who made this drink? And the waitress, this young college student, stops, like, I'm sorry, did Calliope make this drink? I really like it when Calliope makes my drinks. She knows just how to make them. Oh, Calliope couldn't come in today. She had to call out. I see. Thank you. And he pushes the small cup away from him back to the middle of the table. His guest just kind of runs her paint-covered finger against the foam, changing the art itself, kind of half thinking, just not making anything in particular. Just says, wow, we're getting bolder by the day, meeting out in public like this. You know, it's much more pleasant than the office. I respect your incorrect opinions, too. But, you know, I thought maybe a change of scenery would do us all some good. Well, clearly you didn't invite me here for tea or whatever this is here. She also pushes the cup near his. No, I suppose you're right. He reaches down into his coat pocket and pulls out a small, like thin, box, it's a little cardboard, but like for paintbrushes, and slides it across the table to her. For me? Oh, you really do like me. Oh, thank you so much. Took a little longer than expected to configure it to your particular mindset, Ku, but please take care of it. Well, an artist can't be predictable, sweetie. Well, is this it? I imagine you don't actually want to talk or have pleasantries. No reply. Well, anyway. Jean is going to get himself lost without me, my adorable pup. I really should get going. You got the bill, right? Thank you. She gets up and walks out. We hear fling. The man sits down at the table, looks back at the drink. He reaches over and picks it up. And things get silent around him. We hear the muffled of activity around, and he just looks at the foam art as it just kind of dissipates and melts into the hot drink. And we see what he's looking at, and it looks to be a small little spilled bead of this coffee, whatever it may be. When this woman's drink clattered against his, it just ran down, making this tan, brownish stain. And he just... He gets his cloth, he wipes it. We fade to black.
I remember that guy.
Yeah, I remember him too.
I remember that guy.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, vague. It's very vague.
One little scene with them prior.
Yeah, one.
So
maybe 2. Probably.
we join back as we see a cloudy sky above us. Once these clouds were as dark as black, just this obsidian. Could not perceive any light within them in the sky, but now it's starting to clear up a bit. And we realize we're in a first-person view of our heroes as the 3 of you lay down in the grass. And having just been sort of resuscitated by Misty, having your experience within the Umbra. What do you do?
That was it?
Wow. All of you marked somewhere on your sheet a tally mark.
Okay.
1,
It
2
has been
more.
marked. One.
One dead brain cell.
One.
One difference. Well, sorry, Barry, you're out of the game.
Oh, my only good one.
Only got one rusty one in there.
Misty looks over to you guys and just says, well, feeling pretty good, right? Feeling pretty existential now?
I wouldn't say good.
Oh.
Yeah, maybe not the best choice of words.
What the heck was that?
That was all of you passing into another dimension in a very unorthodox way.
How could it be that painful? And yet, I don't even not.
Well, you have to think you're being deconstructed. It's very, very like that Star Trek question that I used to hear a while, like, oh, are you the same person when you're deconstructed at a molecular level and then put back together? And again, it's kind of like that. It's kind of like what happened to you guys.
Is anything gonna are we like put together okay?
Put your hands up. Yeah. All 5 fingers, each hand. Got it? Got all your toes?
Yeah.
That's your metric?
Well, this isn't exactly the most studied science.
Well, how are we supposed to traverse the other dimension if we can't even get to it properly?
Well, we have to build up your resistance, so to say.
Resistance to what?
We're gonna have to try again.
Oh. No, not today.
No, definitely not today. I want to take a look at this a bit more. You guys kind of played guinea pigs there. Thank you.
Oh, great.
Appreciate that. I think we need to train a little bit.
How do you train for that?
Well, like I said, we just gotta build up a resistance is all. I will talk to Raj.
Yeah, sure. I guess we're just gonna have to keep doing it until we either die or don't.
Well said.
God.
Yeah, you guys should probably get some rest. You've had a long day.
How soon can we go back in?
Huh?
You're in a rush?
I mean, not necessarily. That was not a very pleasant experience. But if we can move or get to another place or fix this, I would like to do that as soon as possible.
As long as we don't end up like Jordan.
Who is Jordan?
It's a long story.
Ah, okay.
This is his house.
All right, fair.
And this is his tree, I guess.
Okay.
She motions over to the tree, and you notice. You caught like a brief glimpse of it, but with all the fighting, everything that's going on, kind of hard to really focus on it. But you see at the foot of the tree, right at the base of the trunk where the roots are, you see a nice framed photo of a man. Looks to be like late 30s, I believe he was, early 30s in there.
30s.
He's 30s, between those important ages that I can't quite remember off the top of my head. Blonde. He wears a NASA jacket on it, a patch on it, and yeah, she's motions over there. You also hear Stone kind of talking on his cell phone a little ways away from you guys. Yeah, why don't you guys go home, rest up a bit. You can contact me when you want to try again, preferably maybe in a day or two.
Yeah, sure.
Is this how you, did whatever you did?
Yeah, in a way.
How long did it take you?
It took me 5 years to come back here.
5 years?
There were, to be fair, there were a lot of strange circumstances surrounding my travels. I had a guide, just like you guys, but mine was a bit out there. He had a great sense of humor. How
many people are in this place we're going?
And where?
In there, as motion towards the tree.
I don't know. That's...
You had a guide, bleeding edges in there.
I don't think anybody stays in there for long.
How could they?
But I'm not sure. It's a whole dimension.
Jeez.
Right.
How many people are in this one?
Never really thought about that.
This is all great, but yeah, like you said, I think I'm just gonna go take a nap.
Yeah, I guess so.
All of you, as you guys speak and whatnot, you guys see a trail of blood fall out of Misty's ear. Just come down.
You okay?
Huh?
I'm not losing it, right?
You're bleeding.
No, yeah.
What? Oh, I must have got hit a lot harder than I thought a little while ago.
Do you need anything?
No, I'm okay.
Sure it's not from the brain reconstruction or whatever just happened?
Oh, no, I didn't go in there with you guys, so that wouldn't be me.
Alright.
Kind of just reached in, pulled it out.
Well,
She motions to the tattoos on her hands.
If you need anything, let me know. I could help you out.
Thanks. I should be good. All right.
I'm just gonna turn around and reach to bring my gun to me.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I'm just gonna start walking away from the group.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Where are you going? I have a lot of questions for you.
Going home, I said I'm taking a nap.
I think tomorrow might be a better time.
Where are we going to meet then? Here?
Where are you staying currently?
I got the old abandoned deli reconfigured into my place now. You know the one? Assuming you live here, right?
We got an intellect roll.
Would my eidetic memory come in play?
And get a +5, I think.
I think so. Intellect? 14.
14?
Yeah,
Yeah, you remember,
vaguely.
it's a very recently vacated property. What comes to mind with Sparks is that some people, not a lot, but there definitely were a sect of people within Arcadian Haven after learning, one, that super individuals live there, and two, after the attack with the Divine Jeweler Raj, all that, they were like, no, we don't want to live here anymore.
That's fair.
And left. Such a place could definitely exist. You have it vaguely in your mind where
Right,
it
just
could be.
near this kind
Yeah,
of maybe.
it's in the southeastern or southwestern, portion of the town, where the commercial district is.
Okay. Yeah, okay, I think I know where that is. Maybe we could meet up at the diner or something later tomorrow.
The diner. Right. I have to go check on someone.
Is that when you disconnect from the group?
Yes.
As you disconnect, you notice that someone's missing, not following you. You turn around to see Apex facing the tree and not moving.
Apex, come on.
Silence.
Walk back up to it. Whap it on the knee. Hey, what are you doing?
turns to you.
All right, I gotta get in. Something's wrong.
Opens up. You climb to the cockpit.
Yep.
Run a diagnostics. You see all these screens showing up. Turn the dials. You know whatever you do.
The big brass wheel.
Yeah. We hear the Haven yelling.
Yeah. I was gonna say you're actually in a Big Daddy.
Aside from the damages you took that were healed up a bit from her and like other minor structural damages, you don't see anything wrong.
Well, this is probably the weirdest experience either of us have experienced. So, we gotta spend some quality time together, maybe.
Are you
Walk it back to the truck.
Wait.
What?
Touch this.
What is it?
It's my phone.
Your phone?
Yeah, put your number in 2.
All right.
Reach all the way up to.
Pick it up in a huge hand.
Please don't crush it. I can't replace it.
Don't worry.
I don't pay for this.
Bring it up towards the where the cockpit is, and it all opens up. Lean out. Take it from Apex.
a little mail slot. Super advanced.
Yeah, I open up the screen door in the front.
A sliding door. Sliding back door.
I just imagine one day you're like, Apex, climb in with the doors shut.
Apex, unlock the door!
Like a kid running into a glass door.
Oh my gosh.
That'd be a fun humor. So, you touch the phone, and nothing. You don't feel anything different, but you see under the contact list, like Vance.
Yeah,
Sweet.
all right, that's another question for later, I guess.
So I can contact you.
All right. Thank you, I guess.
Hey, Barrett.
Like a good distance away.
Barrett.
What?
Can you give me a ride home?
Yeah, come on.
Thank you. Like runs up.
Who's taking Bowie?
I'll take him.
Oh,
Oh wait, is he? Oh no, because where is he? Is he still in the thing?
question.
Actually, is he?
In the what?
Oh no, he left the van.
He's just around. Yeah,
He's just around.
He's around you guys.
Oh okay. If you want to take him, you can
Oh,
take
I don't want him.
him. I'll take Bowie.
I felt a little responsible, I guess.
Please take Bowie, so I know where he is at all times. You return back to the bus or the truck. I'll call it whatever the hell I want now.
The van, the bus, the truck.
The van, the bus,
Get there
the truck,
eventually with that, yeah.
the Apache helicopter. You return back to the truck. See that the door is closed, leading into it. I imagine you get out of. Are you entering through the back or the side?
Apex is going right into the.
Got it.
cabin.
With you in it.
Yeah, so I can get out before the door's shut.
Got it. Yeah. Shuts you, sealing back in. Is there enough? So I know there's like a it's where he's docked in there. Is there like a space in there you can like move around freely, or is it like pretty cramped with him? Yeah. Okay.
Think of it as sort of like a big box truck, like
Right.
those huge, like that you see on the highway or something like that, like 60 feet long or something like that. The back 30 feet of it or so is like workshop just
it.
for Apex.
So you're in there right now. The door's shut.
Yes.
Yeah. What do? You're inside.
We're gonna spend some quality time together eventually. Figure out why you aren't listening, or why I'm not. It's confusing. Just take it easy, all right?
There's no physical response that he gives, but it's strange. There is this there's a sensation nobody else would feel but you, that Apex is listening, right? There's something you're being heard. And not like being heard or being acknowledged are two different things, but your voice is carrying towards him and being received.
Right. I feel like I'm not talking into the void.
Exactly. Yeah.
There's something there. Can't describe what. Oh well.
when you make your way deeper towards the front of the truck, you open the back door and you hear you step on a bag of pretzels that are completely eaten. There's just bags of snacks and wrappers everywhere.
Dude, have you been stress eating?
Yeah, man. See this Shana over the couch, one arm like hanging up. There's full of like Cheeto dust on it. Like, I'm glad you're alive, man.
Yeah, me too. You all right?
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
Okay.
What happened?
It's a long story. I fought the ugliest, nastiest elephant I've ever seen.
Oh, okay.
I met some friends, I think.
Okay.
Question mark.
He sits up.
Come on, let's get going. I'll tell you on the way.
All right. Barrett, you're driving Arabella home.
Yep.
Where do you live right now, Barrett?
I'm probably still squatting in one of the north the houses
pretty
in
far.
The north estates. Yeah.
You're still in.
Yeah.
So far to the north east
Yeah.
of town, outside of North Manor, is that little shanty town, so to say.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess it doesn't really matter now. So several months ago, when you attempted to move in
Yes.
to that same building,
Yes.
you did have to clean
Yes.
a lot of limbs
Yes.
and torsos and wires
Yes.
and stains,
Yes.
all of cybernetic individuals
Yep.
that were waiting for
right.
you.
Yep. That did happen.
Right.
So,
It'd be that way.
Okay.
what do you do when you get home?
I mean,
Unless there's any interaction between you two when the drop-off happens.
What do you think of, like...
I think you shouldn't be here.
Yeah, but he is now. And what he said about seeing us and that giant machine. I mean, it can't be coincidence. Bleeding Edge, it just connects too much.
I can't pretend to understand why he saw us in a dream or whatever. But a rich kid like him, a lot of resources could be useful.
It's not my main priority.
Well, if he's stuck here, might as well pull his weight. Like, if I could send him packing, I would immediately, but doesn't seem like the type who's just gonna leave.
Do you think we should tell him everything?
Well, at this point, he's in neck deep.
Yeah.
So the more he knows, the better.
I'm concerned about the reach that Bleeding Edge has.
Yeah, could be a lot more than we thought.
Yeah. If you hear anything or find anything, just let me know, and I think we have to tell him what's going on.
Well, I'm not gonna be the one to explain it. I barely understand myself.
Well, at least come to the diner with us tomorrow and we can try to settle this.
Yeah.
Figure out a game plan.
Alright, yeah, maybe Misty and Raj can, fill the kid in and tell us what to do. This is way above my head at this point.
Yeah, I was hoping it wouldn't be so soon, I guess. Maybe, with everything that happened with Jordan, I really thought that, I guess I wish that it would be over.
Yeah, that was the hope. I mean, I don't want to make it so Jordan sacrificed himself for nothing.
We owe that to him, at least.
Yeah, I'm just, not too excited about going back into that tree or whatever that was. Wasn't the best feeling in my life.
No, it really wasn't. But I feel like if we could use that, if we could go into there, and I mean, potentially we could just stop the Umbras from happening at all, right?
You're asking the wrong person.
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, if I can go in there and shoot some bleeding edge assholes and it helps, that's fine by me.
We're never really interested in anything else, I guess. It's what you came here for, and that's still what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm a simple guy, what can I say?
Well, simple guy, I'll see you tomorrow at the diner.
Alright. Just, you sure you're alright staying there?
It's what I know.
Alright, well, if you get attacked by, I don't know, interdimensional monsters or assassins, just let me know.
Where are you staying right now?
It's kind of flowing around.
I see. Well, there's plenty of rooms here, so...
It's good to know.
Thanks for the ride.
Yep, be safe.
He gets out and shuts the door. And takes Bowie.
Yeah, Bowie's just been sleeping in your lap that whole time. Yeah, it was...
Just like a limp.
Ike. So you drive back to the deli.
Yep.
What are you telling Cedric?
I mean, he was basically there. Guess I'll tell him everything I saw and did in as much detail as I can remember.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe leaving out the whole going to another dimension part.
So you stop at that part?
Yeah.
Okay. But you tell him...
Fought the monster, these crazy people, what they were capable of.
Yeah, he's uncharacteristically stoic throughout the ride, as you tell him. Just kind of the occasional nod. He says, once you're finished, he says, yeah, I think that's the kind of weird shit we were looking for.
Yeah, probably.
Just my luck, man. Why here? Why?
I mean, you probably couldn't ask for a better place.
No, this is supposed to be like a little vacation, you know? Like nothing weird, you know? But things just got a little weird, a little time. Xavier wanted to stay a little longer, and now everything's out of proportion, you know? All right.
So, what are you gonna do now?
I gotta call some friends. I have a guy who can look at this, the whole tree thing.
Who's the guy?
He's my friend from New York. It's been really tough getting a hold of him lately.
Red flag! Red flag! New York, huh?
Yeah, that's where we're from.
Huh.
Got a lot of friends in New York.
Well, that's good. It's good to have friends.
Yeah, all weirdos, if you ask me. Yeah, I have to give him a call. Can you drop me off at my place? It's kind of a walk. You're like already at it. It's like the opposite way.
I'll call you a taxi, I guess, or something.
They don't have taxis here.
Uber?
Man. They don't have Ubers here, man. We live in this is nowhere, dude.
Oh, come on.
Fine, I'll walk. Oh man, I hope no tree monsters attack me. He walks out of here.
Cedric, dummy, come on.
Hey, I'll help you go shopping tomorrow. I'll refill your snack drawers and whatnot.
Oh, great, thank you.
As you drive him back to the motel, there is somebody outside of his room, like with the key, kind of opening it up, and you see a very handsome, tall, familiar to you, though you haven't seen him much. You see the long black hair of Xavier. Looks over. He doesn't go any waits for Cedric to get out, and Cedric steps out like, Hey, man. All right. Boy, do I got some stories for you. Oh, see, I see you got some snacks. And you see Xavier's holding like a bag. It's like, all right, rip those bad boys open. Thanks for the ride, man.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, you let me know if you need anything at all, man. You know, you and me.
I'll keep that in mind.
Thanks, man. Goes inside. Xavier looks at you.
Wave at him. Hi.
Nods.
All right.
Goes inside. So you eventually do make it back.
Yeah, I think on the way back, I'm going to call Molly. Tell her what just went down in full detail.
Yeah, the phone. Yeah, she picks up, you know, pretty excited. Like, oh, hey, where have you been? And how'd the police station go? And
I have a story to tell you. Sit down. You're going to want to sit down.
okay. You hear the squeak of an office chair.
Giant elephant monster. Went another dimension.
What?
Apex was acting weird.
Oh my god, no, not Apex.
I bet these crazy people.
Wait, a ferret? What?
A ferret.
Yeah, by the time you finish, you like pull up
Yeah.
in front of the deli. You hear her, but then it gets a little weird because you hear her also outside your window. She just presses against the side. Like,
No.
whoa, come back in. Come in here.
All right.
Come on. When you come in, she has a notebook in hand. Like she's already been writing down in it, but now as you enter, she's like, okay, repeat that. What color was the ferret?
This color.
Yeah, okay,
I did this color electricity or whatever it was.
What? Electricity. Okay. Well, how was like the temperature around?
Rounds.
Yeah. She's completely engrossed in what you're telling her. When you finish, she isn't as silent as Cedric was. She gets up, she starts pacing around. She pulled up a few whiteboards from the like at one point she made you stop the story and be like, hold on, and gets the whiteboards from the truck and brings them into the very tall whiteboards on wheels. Pulls them in, she's like, okay, yeah. She's looking over and she says, okay, so what'd they think about the shard?
I didn't mention it yet. Didn't show them.
Okay.
I know.
So should I?
I think next time, I think we're going to be meeting up tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm going to bring it up. I'm going to bring the whole thing in.
Oh, you're going to bring it?
I guess. They might not know what it is by word. We might calling it by some other name they've never heard of. If they see it, they might recognize it. Okay. If anyone's going to recognize it.
Do you think we should trust them?
You know, I'm not 100% certain about that, but we did fight side by side. They had ample opportunities to hurt me, and I didn't. As a matter of fact, one of them even healed Apex. I know, weird.
Can I take a look?
Yeah, that's another thing. We got to talk about that later, but yeah.
Why? What's wrong with my boy? Shh, the door opens up. A little baby boy, come on over here. She like goes in the back and hugs Apex' knee. Like, did they hurt you?
Weird.
Is Ike not using you properly?
Apex didn't respond right away. Apex was distracted. It never happens.
Well, I mean, must have been a really jarring experience for you. We know that whatever neural uplink you have with him it synergizes pretty well to your emotions. Maybe it had something to do with that. I mean, I can't imagine you were in the most what's the word I'm looking for? Stable of mental states after your whole. You told her, I imagine, of the going into the Umbra.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
The whole.
Yeah.
Jarring experience.
Of course. I think later on this night, late, when everyone else is probably asleep, I'm gonna go for a jog with Apex.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's smart. Yeah. Oh, there's plenty of places around here.
Yeah.
I think you'll be okay. Yeah, I'll run some diagnostics too.
Thank you. I gotta rest.
Gets her laptop. Yeah. Do you need anything?
I think just sleep now.
Okay. I made some dinner.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. It's in the back kitchen over there.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, it's like quiet between you two.
Okay, well, I'll go do that. I'm gonna get the dinner. Thanks.
Yeah, no problem. Enjoy.
Yep. You too. Stupid.
When you enter that kitchen, it smells horrible. It's like burnt rubber. Like, it's just.
Still mustard gas. Like.
Yeah, your eyes drip a little bit. She made like a soup, but it's
more of a paste.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, is this a chowder? Is this what is this?
Chunks of something.
Yeah.
Gotta hire a chef.
Arabella, what do you do when you're home?
I think it's gonna be pretty boring. Just, she's gonna make a note, like, in a diary of some sort of, what happened. Kind of jotting down, like, okay, how, like, the whole experience of just, like, entering the Umbra, what happened, like, how it felt, everything.
Yeah.
Umbra.
I think what happens is we catch you at various different points writing down all this information, and you just hear the faint creaks of the old building around you and how empty it is.
Yeah.
But you do have Bowie at the foot of your bed, curled up, sleeping. The only other source of life in this building.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. I start jotting that down. Barrett, what do you do when you're home?
I'm just gonna lock the door, check all the windows, and then get in bed.
Make an investigate roll.
Investigation, huh?
16.
Okay. Feel pretty confident. Everything's as you left it. Also in a very desolate area.
Yeah.
This is a very small, I think it was 4 or 5 blocks of just empty buildings, once housed by plenty of workers for the North family.
Yep.
Contractors brought in, now just a desolate land. There is always a faint bit of light coming from one area, and that's up on a long road hill to the actual North Manor itself. I think Rhea, Roland, they pay you visits every now and again to make sure that you're alive. Or, Roland doesn't really know how to strike conversations with you. He'll start talking about his interests, which are just, why would you give a crap?
Right.
Rhea doesn't really care about if you listen or not. She'll just talk.
Right.
The enigmatic artist herself just wants to talk.
Right.
But yeah, they don't visit tonight. Tonight is yours.
Yeah, I like to think it's so eerily quiet.
Yeah.
You could just hear a needle drop downstairs,
And you do. No.
Yeah. And I just I get in bed and I just kind of half sleep the whole time, just listening for anything.
Okay. We can go into the next day.
What day of the week is it?
I think it's Thursday now.
Correct.
Thursday.
Yep. The 3rd of September.
A bright and sunny Thursday morning.
December.
What?
December.
Yeah, it's December.
Oh my bad, you're right.
Oh god, we went back in time.
We're back, baby.
Actually, I think you guys. What did happen on the? Now I'm just curious. Oh no, we started September 19th of the year. So.
Yep.
So now you're back. You're here from the beginning, Will. All right, so the 3 of you wake up. What's your morning routines look like? What are you doing? Once you wake up and you realize that yesterday wasn't a dream.
Right. So slowly get out of bed, take a shower, slick my hair back, drink coffee and have a cigarette.
I'm waiting for it.
Go to the fridge. Get out a sandwich.
Aluminum foil wrapped sandwich.
Yeah, eat the sandwich.
You open the fridge and it's just like sandwich.
Yeah. Put on the same suit that I always wear. One of the many.
Yeah, open the closet. A man of true uniform.
I just wait for the time to meet up.
Arabella gets up like extra early that day and almost too early to be calling people like 7 or 8 a.m. being like, hey, what are you doing? Are you ready? Hey, what are you doing? Like, like constantly like texting or Barrett being like, hey, are you ready? Where should we go? Should we want to be here?
Yeah, I mean, I'm up pretty early, so it's like maybe on your third text, I'm awake and I'll respond. Just being like, yeah, I'll head there whenever you're ready.
Okay, I'll ask Ike. Hey, Ike. Are you ready?
Oh, yeah, I'll be ready.
When do you want to meet up?
Thumbs
We
up
got a lot to
emoji.
talk about.
I think we see. Do you sleep in the truck or in the upstairs apartment of the deli?
I think this time I'm sleeping in the same space as Apex.
Oh, okay. So you like put up like a little cot next to him. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You wake up.
Oh, crap. Shower. Some quick eggs, maybe, or no, granola bar, probably. And then
Yeah. As you're leaving, Molly is in the deli. Like, hey, I made breakfast.
oh, sorry, we're going to the deli. We're going to the cafe.
Okay.
Sorry, yeah,
I'll put it in the fridge for you.
God. Okay, thank you.
Okay. Yeah. So you're all meeting up at Domino Diner.
Yeah.
Hey, Barrett. Can I get a ride?
I just text back, it's gonna be a while, I'm a bit out of the way.
Do you think I should just bike there?
It'd probably be faster.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, it might be about the same time.
Okay.
So a little bit separated from each other, but eventually you do all convene. The murderer. Sorry, I did Sarah. You made it to Domino Diner. Of course, on this steep hill lies the diner itself, this aluminum pod, this very traditional American diner, where the sun reflects it so bright that at noon, if you look at it, you might as well just burn your pupils out. Like it's just all the old-timey like artifacts along the walls. It has those little at the table, it has the jukebox selector thing where you like
Places like
cycle
that always have the
through
best
them.
food.
Yeah, but it doesn't
true.
work.
Yeah. It's not connected to anything.
You arrive in there. We'll say Barrett's the latest one.
Yeah.
Judging from your distance, you actually live very close. You've probably been to this diner a couple times.
Cedric's probably brought me here a few times.
Yeah. Like,
Best food in the world.
yeah. And you see Ike and Arabella at a table, a booth already.
I've got a duffel bag in with me.
A duffel bag? Okay.
Yeah, I just
Oh, sorry. Is Bowie with me?
Yeah. Do you want to bring him?
Okay.
He's at your feet.
Yeah.
He stops as you like when you walk in and looks towards the back room, like or the door where the storage room might lie, and we just focus on him for a second as like a little ferret tear of what once was, what might be. And we disconnect and go back to you guys at the table. So, after you.
all right, we got a lot to talk about.
Yeah, we do.
So where do we start?
I think we start by asking Ike some questions since we probably have far less.
Okay. Fine.
Why are you here?
Because I'm here to find you, both of you, and to figure out what is going on with me.
How do you know who we are?
Well, I didn't really know who you were. I just saw you and had a sense that I had to come here to try and find you. It's very hard to explain, and I might be able to explain that by asking some of my own questions. But, yeah.
How did you know to come to New Hampshire?
So, back at my home in New York, I was working with a friend of mine to sort of make a sort of detector of sorts. It's a little complicated. How technically skilled are you two?
Not very.
Arabelle is like,
Yeah, literally.
Okay.
like an old lady. Like,
Even the cell phone she has isn't really like a proper cell phone.
So I'll try to dumb it down for you both. I was trying to make, with the help of a friend, a sort of radio receiver, but specifically for things related to the happenings in New York. You know, that all business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just tracking down oddities.
Essentially, kind of, sort of.
Were you contracted by the military?
No. No.
Were
no
you
one.
paid to do this?
No.
All right, so you this receiver thing, you made it.
Kinda. It sorta works too well. In half a second, we absorb more information into our... How do I say this for you two? We got a lot of knowledge out of it, so much so that the thing exploded. So in half a second, we had maybe 1 terabyte, 2 terabytes of information to sift through. It was a lot.
We were part of that information.
Not quite. It was from the explosion. That's where things started getting weirder. And well, actually, you know what? Maybe screw it. Let's just. Do either of you recognize this? Open up the duffel bag.
so did you make a new container for it? No. You just see a
I didn't have
microwave.
the time. A beat up
Yeah.
clunk.
Unplugged.
The plug's been ripped out, I think.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
Yeah. This is the frayed little wires connected to the base of it over there. Some of the like keys are like pressed out, like it's just dented in.
hold on. There's more. Pulling on the handle.
Yeah, it takes a minute. Yeah. Opens up. All of you feel a warmth that pulse out through you, this wave of it. And this green glow basts over you. Your eyes have to adjust for a second. It's almost a feeling of danger that arises. And you look to see a sliver of what looks to be this emerald, this crystal. Just a little shard.
Is this safe?
I don't know. Close it. Clunk.
Yeah.
You're the science kid. What is that? Some kind of radioactive thing?
I don't think it's radioactive.
Bowie has jumped onto the microwave at this point and is like scratching at it.
Huh.
Bowie, stop.
Yeah. Time goes dead in your hand for a minute, looking at the microwave.
Do you think it's a bygone?
It could be. I don't know what it does. We definitely shouldn't be throwing that out in public, probably.
No, I don't know if it's dangerous to us just having it here either, but the microwave seems to contain it. Radiation and all that, to a degree. I need to build something better for it.
Looks like something Raj might know more about.
If it's related to that. I mean, if Bowie's reacting to it,
Yeah, that's
then
what
it
I
has
thought.
to be. Can I kind of like peek in? I assume it has like a little peek in window microwave or.
Yeah, the little glass.
Yeah, the little
with
glass.
lines
It's like
through it.
spider web.
Right.
It's like really hard to see in there. Make a perception roll.
Can I assist with a flashlight? With
Sure.
my-
I'll let you make an assist roll. Like angle it right.
Yeah. Like,
What did you get, Will?
I got a medium. 13.
A 13?
Yes.
Yeah, plus 2.
So that's 20, not natural.
Yeah, you can see into it. It's glowing. It's tough to see many details, but
Does it look like anything we saw, like any of the glowing like rocks or anything we saw during?
yes, you saw a lot of this.
Okay.
And that warm sensation that washed over you was familiar. It's kind of clicking in your brain within the mountain of Arcadian Haven.
Do we still have those?
You do.
The Pete Rock?
The P-Rock.
Ew.
You have those as on the card. Those are inert now. Those turn back.
Right, they're just
into
regular.
that strange graphite like black rock. But this is in its full brilliance.
Okay.
Where'd you get that?
This was in the wreckage of the receiver that we made.
But you didn't put that in the receiver?
No.
Okay.
Right?
Alright.
So I think this is kind of like similar to the tunnel that we went through. Remember all those rocks glowing around?
Yeah, how could I forget?
I think that's what this is.
I just remembered something. The friend of mine that put this together said she got the motherboard from somewhere strange. Didn't say where she got it from. I wonder if this was in there to begin with.
In the microwave?
No.
It's like a little. You say that a little piece like. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Talk.
Forbidden.
Hurry, everybody gets 25 points.
It always happens. We pee and everyone cheats.
So your friend made that thing with parts that you don't know where it came from.
Yeah. Damn it.
But that
Why don't you
was.
just ask her?
I didn't think of it.
Is she here? Whoever?
She. Yeah, she is.
But that has to mean that it's connected to something, some kin, right?
Probably the one that we saw.
But it can't be. It looks different. And the other ones have faded since then.
And like I said, this is better for Raj to explain.
I'm assuming at some point you two will explain what you're talking about.
Yeah, there's a lot to explain.
Okay, well, give me the explain it like you're dumb category of explanation.
Well, you see, there's a lot of things going on. That thing that happened last night was related to what we call Umbras. Just different dimensions kind of coming in here, usually caused by, I think we've mentioned it, just concepts come to life, kin.
Right.
And they can create spawn, which is another kind of smaller version of kin. Usually monsters like that. That's what that thing was, just a spawn.
They can also create things like called bygones, which I thought your microwave was. Kind of like this. I pull out a ticket stub.
What?
Here, hold on to it for a sec.
Okay, take it from you.
And when you do, you kind of feel your vision sharpen, and you gain dark vision while holding it.
What the hell? How does How does that work? Wait, is this like your phone?
Yeah, I like tap on the phone and I'm like, yeah, it's just like this, but you hear it in your head.
I don't like that.
There's a lot of items that come out of these kind of things. We don't really fully understand it right now, but everybody in town kind of knows what's going on.
Yeah, it's been a town-wide phenomenon, kind of hard to keep a secret.
Yeah.
So you keep finding these.
Destruction!
What the fuck?
Chaos reign.
Disrespecters around! Anyway.
Sorry about that. Continue.
So you keep on finding all of these little weird, I don't want to say magical, but weird things that change how people work? That's not a good explanation at all.
Essentially.
Is that how your gun works?
I think my gun's a little bit different, but similar.
There's a lot to it, and honestly, it's hard for us to really explain it in a way that would make sense, because honestly, it's pretty new to us as well. But we have a friend, Misty, she's pretty good at, she's the girl who was there with us yesterday, and Raj, he also is very helpful with these things.
One of the best ways I can put it is these kin. They're entities that can manipulate reality. Not all of them are bad. But when a concept or an emotion or something wells up enough, they can get gluttonous. That's usually a bad thing.
And each concept wants different things, like avarice really is greedy and wants as many things as possible. It was really looking for a lot of bygones and just a lot of things. Wealth. We also have things like neglect, or we even had one that was just looking for a story, and all we had to do was tell a story and it went pretty well, and that was kind of the end of that.
Huh.
But it's just different from person to person, and you just don't know.
Okay, sounds like I'll have to figure it out as I go along with these, would you call them bygones? Bygones?
That's what the objects are.
Okay.
And then this little guy's a spawn.
What? Wait, what?
Right? Yeah, he's a spawn, right? Like a lot.
Right. No, just a ferret.
You're telling me that this ferret is the same kind of thing as that horrible monstrosity from yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you just hang out with it?
Well, he's cute and he's really helpful.
Great. Love that.
It's harmless enough.
Yeah, he's still staring at the microwave.
Curiosity is his thing.
Yeah. That people can be spawned too.
People can be spawned?
Yes.
How do you tell the difference between a person spawn and a non-person or non-spawn person or whatever?
You don't really.
So either of you could be spawn, and I wouldn't know about it till I could be a spawn. Oh God.
Well,
Yeah, what is reality and all
the
that?
thing about that, we're
What?
definitely not spawn.
How do you figure?
Well, I'm pretty sure Barrett isn't.
I don't think I am.
Okay.
I have part of a kin with me, kind of me. Not really me, but sort of.
Is it still?
I'm hoping it's gone, but
It's a bit complicated.
Sounds it.
I am pretty sure it's gone. But at least I know I'm not a spawn, I don't think.
Okay. Well,
I know this must be a lot of information to take in.
it certainly is.
This town is turning out to be the next hotspot after New York. That's how it
Great.
seems anyway.
Which, I don't know if I told you, but somebody has been going around asking about weird stuff.
What? Who?
I don't know, I guess they're new. It was some gentleman, he was tall, darker hair, he was asking if there was anything weird going on, and obviously I wasn't going to tell him, but...
Wait, you mean, wait, is he super handsome?
You could say that.
So, you're talking about Xavier, right?
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Wait,
Yeah, I know
so
him.
you... What? Did he come with you?
No, I met them when I first got here.
Wait, there's new
Them?
people here that are not you that are asking about weird things?
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
doesn't
Cedric and
seem-
Xavier. That.
There's another person? Cedric?
I thought you don't know. Wow, okay. Well, between you two and the sheriff and what's her name with the Misty, I figured you would know everything going on in this town.
Usually we do.
There's like 50 people here.
There's a lot more than 50.
All right, whatever, but still.
I've never heard of them too.
Yeah. Should we be worried about them? I mean, they seem pretty suspicious asking people what's going on, and obviously, I mean, if they're buddying with you, are they really trustworthy?
Tough question, but I mean, if these sort of bygones are happening all over town, then it would make sense that they would eventually leave town, right? Somebody would take one with them, and then someone would hear about it, and who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
maybe
not
your
that
friend there with the microwave board.
Yeah, the microwave board, sure. Yeah. No, look, I trust the person that bought that. I don't know. I don't think she would have any reason to do anything nefarious. I think she was just excited about it more than trying to do anything bad.
I think it's important that we really figure out what to do with this right now. I mean, if it's anything like even close to what we experienced in the tunnels, then I don't think it's safe to be leaving her around.
Okay.
Yeah, put that thing somewhere safe, and I want to talk to Xavier and Cedric.
All right. Fine with me.
I think I have Xavier's number.
You do?
Yeah. He offered
Have you already
it.
talked to him?
No. It was a short. I ran into him. He asked me a question, and then I walked away. And I saw Misty, and she was being weird, and it was just a quick thing.
All right. You know where they're staying?
Yep. Hotel. I'll take you there if you want.
Sure.
We're just gonna show up at random people's.
Cedric does it to me all the time.
Yes,
I feel like
that's what
he
we're gonna do.
deserves it.
We have to make sure they're not suspicious.
I agree.
So before we go, though, I have one more question for you two.
Yeah.
What do you want out of all this?
Well, that's a loaded question.
What's your answer?
Well, I came here for work, and that's not a thing anymore.
Be careful, he tried to kill me.
It's the original reason I came here.
Really? To
Yeah.
kill her?
On orders. But, that was when I worked for Bleeding Edge.
Oh,
And now they're after me. So,
He's a fugitive.
because you didn't kill her.
yeah, in the short of it.
Okay.
So, I don't want innocent people to get hurt from all this.
Is there a safe place you can put that? Or should we, I mean, I don't want to.
Yeah. Yeah, I can put it in my truck for now.
Okay.
Look out one of the windows and point at it.
The nicest thing in town.
Yeah.
Art on.
You're like,
Yeah. You stick out like a sore thumb with that thing.
Well,
It's like bigger than the restaurant.
right.
Yeah.
it's better than, I guess, just taking just Apex around, you know?
And you're sure that nothing, I mean, aside from what you've told us, you haven't experienced any weird things, no different dimension, no.
Well, yeah, when the receiver exploded, I feel like I went into another place. It was sort of like, kind of actually not too dissimilar from the last Umbra. From yesterday.
Dark.
Yep.
Creepy.
Yep. But that could describe a basement.
Yeah, true.
I don't know. That's how I saw you. I saw both of you fighting, covered in blood.
Was there a giant elephant?
No, there was not a giant elephant.
Alright, so what's the game plan here? I mean, obviously we can't just leave you alone, because if Bleeding Edge comes and if they know where you are and it's a whole thing, you kind of stick out a little bit.
Well,
Look back out to the giant truck. I think maybe being more discreet would suit you.
I don't know how to do that.
There's not many places in this town you can hide that thing.
No.
Just motion out to the truck.
I'm fixing that horn.
It's Bowie just like.
Look, I the only way that I'm going to be able to help get to the bottom of all this is with what's inside of that truck. So either it goes with me or I'll just do it myself.
You said there's a lot of beds in the convent, right?
Mm-hmm. Plenty of open ones.
And a lot of space.
A lot of space.
Where are we staying right now?
Deli, nearby, actually. It's right around the corner over that way.
Right in the middle of town.
I didn't know it was going to be this weird.
So why don't you head over to the convent? It's empty except for Arabella. There's a lot of beds and a lot of space.
Huh.
Hide the truck.
All
You
right.
get a lot of privacy. Nobody usually goes up that way anymore.
Okay. Sounds fine. I'll pack up then.
I assume, is your friend coming as well?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she is.
Okay. Anybody related should definitely be warned about these things. Maybe not in explicit I don't know how.
I trust her completely.
Okay, well then let her know immediately. We can't really afford to waste any time.
Okay.
And something that you should know while you're here. As long as these things are happening and as long as you're a part of this, you're not safe. Any day that you wake up could be your last one.
Wow. Heavy.
You didn't have to say it like that.
It's true.
Well,
I wish you weren't here, kid, but now that you are.
but now he's with us, and we're pretty good at. You know, it'll be okay.
All right. Fine. I'm not going to argue with more space.
And I could use some help with some chores.
All right.
So should we do that next?
You want to go talk to Cedric and Xavier? Xavier?
I
First?
think that's a good idea. I want to know their motives.
That would be good. I guess that's where we're going next.
All right. So are you hopping a ride, Arabella?
Can you put my bike in your shop?
Yeah, that's fine. Get it.
You want to just... Oh, I just bumped the mic. Sorry, everybody. You want to just get a ride in the truck? I stopped.
Pulling some wires.
Oh, sure. Yeah, that'd be cool. Barrett's boring anyway.
Barry, you want to just... We'll take the truck. I'll drive. It's fine.
I was gonna leave my car here.
Hopefully. Looking at it. What does it look like?
It's just like an old black sedan. Yeah. Sure.
Okay. Great. Let's go.
Can you describe for me just like what they see when they first enter the truck? Like just that living area for a sec. We've touched on it a bit, but
Yeah. Everything is super modern. Everything is basically pristine condition, minus maybe some empty
Whatever.
bags.
the trash is full.
Yeah, exactly. There's a whole kitchen set off to one side with a table that folds down with chairs that fold down from the wall with it, sort of like a bench. And when you want to take that space back for whatever reason, the whole thing, just with one hand, you can lift it back up into the wall. On the other side, there are 4 or 6 bunk beds on the up
cabin
against the wall.
area.
Yeah, the cabin area, which has a tiny, tiny little bathroom / shower thingy as well. All of it's pretty cramped for what size it is. It's, for a living space, it's relatively small, but it has all the necessities that you need.
All the amenities,
Nice.
definitely a multi-million-dollar.
Yes, yes.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, nice place you got here.
Oh, yeah, thanks.
This is just yours?
Oh, yeah.
God.
Yeah, I had it made for me,
Okay. Cool.
Meanwhile, Arabella, who's never had a bank account.
Still got her little coin purse. Lisa.
Crumb.
I think there's seltzer in the fridge if you want some. Feel free.
Hey, you
Okay.
looking to hire someone?
That was a quick 180. Who is this kid? You got money?
What's up, boss?
You want to become my boss?
So you drive to the motel. It's about, we'll say like between 10 and 11 a.m. at this point, or you're talking and everything there. You arrive at the motel, go into outside of Cedric and Xavier's room, and there you go. No answer.
Cedric! Hey, Cedric, I need your help. I guess.
You hear a muffled groan.
So stupid sometimes.
The door opens up and you see in just like pajamas that are too big for him, like these like given as a gift, they're like these silk like shirt and pants. He's not wearing like shoes or excuse me, he's not wearing socks or anything over there. He's draped over.
I'm standing right behind you.
Just like a green, like bright green type. Hey man, what's oh.
We should be discreet.
You guys, you brought guests.
Yeah.
Yeah. I invite you in, but it's a mess.
Kind of look past him.
Made a perception roll.
Oh, gosh.
Ooh, got him.
A crit.
Oh my god, these are different dice.
I'm using a new set.
You perceive inside there is it's a complete mess. There's clothes everywhere. It looks like laundry hasn't been done in a while. It's definitely like two bachelors kind of. There's leftovers left on the little office desk near the TV. There's just containers like all over. Some food still kind of spilling out through there. You can see towels that are bundled up into this like mound outside the bathroom.
Oh.
Yeah, he is. Oh yeah, hey man. One of the beds is like kind of made, like the blanket was kind of thrown over, nothing neat. But Cedric's bed on the side, these two twin beds, like his blankets are just thrown off. The sheets he looks like he hasn't changed them in so long. Like the corners are pulled of the fitted sheet back, so like it's like bundled up in the middle. And he looks back. He like traces your eyesight. He's like, oh, hey, yeah. Hey, can you guys give me like a few minutes?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
We should really be discreet. I mean, we shouldn't tell them exactly what's going on.
Yeah, but there's no way he's a problem, right?
There's my
How could he possibly
wallet.
be a problem?
I don't know. I've seen for
Doesn't seem
2
threatening.
seconds.
My keys? Where are my keys? Oh, they're in the truck.
I'm just gonna ask him some questions.
Well, don't be.
Cedric opens the door, just throwing on jeans and like a long sleeve shirt. He has a jacket with like the fur-lined hood just about, and it's all brown, like a bomber jacket kind of thing. He's like, hey, all right. Yeah, he shuts the door. What can I help you guys out with?
Well, they just had a couple of questions for you.
Sure, yeah, let's, I'm Cedric, pleasure to meet you.
Arabella.
Arabella, pleasure.
Barrett.
Thank you. Pleasure to meet you. Let's go for a walk. He puts on a hat because it is chilly. Start walking. So, what brings you to my humble and cheap abode?
Well, you said you were interested in weird things, right?
Yeah.
They're kind of interested in weird things in a way too.
Oh.
Thought you two might have some questions for each other.
Yeah, I heard you and that other kid were asking some questions around town.
Yeah. Who's asking?
Us?
Yeah, they are, Cedric.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, we are ghost hunters, and we like to look for abnormal anomalies for a show.
What's the show called?
The show's called Spook Towns of USA.
Haven't found any ghosts yet?
No, we've been asking around, looking for ghosts and ghouls and all other sorts of weird things happening. You guys know of something, right? Got some leads for all the viewers.
Wow, Cedric. Smooth.
Yeah, you know, Xavier's the host. I'm just the producer guy, you know, so I'm not good with the words part.
Where's he at right now?
I don't know, actually. He leaves early.
Huh.
Probably, I don't know, one of his walks, asking around on the field, getting that footage.
Yeah. Well, from New York, huh?
Oh yeah, that came up.
I see. Yeah. Yep. New York City, born and raised.
Must have been pretty exciting being there past few years.
His normal grin kind of goes away for a moment. He's not looking at you, kind of just walking, hands in his pockets. He says, yeah, it's been busy in the city, I have to say.
Arabella, you want to take it from here? Oh, you're about to sneeze?
Yeah, you should look up and say watermelon or something.
Yeah, look
might
at the
help.
light.
Watermelon. Okay.
Help.
Does that really work?
So. It
No.
feels like it's right there.
I swear it works. Put on an episode once.
What?
Did you want to ask my friend Cedric any questions?
Yeah, so, I mean, have you found any crazy things in New York?
In New York?
Yeah. You said that's what you do?
Oh, I mean, Barrett here said a lot of weird stuff happened in his past few years. I mean, there were those pillars that came up a few years ago. That was close to home. Lots of military lockdowns and whatnot, you know. Did a lot of traveling after that, you know.
What made you come here?
You know how these kind of shows go. You gotta, it's always the small, quiet towns, right? And
I really don't watch TV, so...
Yeah, it's the small, quiet towns. It's like, there's an exorcism that happened in that house, and now it's haunted, you know?
So what story brought you here? What was the story?
Oh my god.
There was a drowning in the lake in your 1912.
Which lake, Cedric?
The one over the west.
There's 100 lakes over here.
No, the one in town, the Arcadian Lake one, the big one. Hey, you know, what made you guys want to come out? Did you have a story for me or something? What made you come to my neck of the woods?
Oh my god.
Yeah, you must be. Are you friends with Ike here? Ike's a good guy. We should talk about Ike.
Hey, am I allowed to hit this kid?
I don't even know anymore.
Hit me, what?
No, don't hit him, please. Don't hit anyone.
Okay, so honestly, we heard that you were looking for something weird, and we also like to look for weird stuff. So if there's any information you have,
I mean, you guys are kind of weird right now.
weirder than you?
No, I mean, I'm offensive. One thing.
Sorry.
I'm professional. Just doing my job.
Insight.
Really? Roll that insight.
As long as you roll a 2 or higher.
20.
Yes, it was.
It's pretty much meta knowledge now at this point.
Yeah.
Is that really a nat 20?
Yeah,
It was.
Total?
The total, I mean, she's painfully naive, so she would buy everything. It's
No, come on. There's no way.
That's one of my complications,
Oh,
is
gosh.
painfully naive. That's why I did it, because I was like, yeah, this sounds legit.
We should give you minus to roll on insights for your complication.
I'll
did
do
roll
a
nat 20,
minus.
though.
Yeah, I rolled.
Well, -5 on insights.
Okay, this is a 15 then.
15
Yeah.
total.
Yeah.
You don't know a lot about web shows, about his material, but judging by the profuse amount of sweat on his body, the slight quivering of his voice, it's painfully obvious, even to your painfully naive self, that Cedric is lying.
Cedric, I'm gonna ask you again. Why are you here?
Make a intimidate roll or persuasion, whatever you feel is
He
more
just comes up
appropriate.
like,
Shadow looms
right,
over.
yeah.
Is it?
Mother.
What was it? Persuasion
Or
Or intimidation.
Persuasion is 1. My intimidation is 2. So I'll try
Ooh.
intimidation.
100% improvement.
Oh, it's 17.
I heard from some friends of mine. Do you take a step back? You're really scary.
I take the smallest step back.
Okay, yeah, that'll work. That there was some anomalies that happened over here. A big explosion of sorts.
That's one way to word it.
What are your intentions for investigating?
I'm just here to tell my friends what's going on. That's all I'm doing. From recon is all.
Your friends work for someone?
No, nothing like that. We just have an obligation to this place. A lot of places. And, it's sort of, it's our responsibility to help people. And if something wrong is happening here, we want to help.
He seems pretty sincere.
When were you going to tell me this?
I'm not. I don't want to tell anybody this, really. I'm sorry, man.
Oh.
No.
Nice. Start walking
no,
away.
No, like, come on, man. It doesn't have to be like this. See, look what you two did. He's gonna walk after you. Oh, man, come on. Do you two follow?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll follow behind.
It's just, it's not just about me, There's a lot of secrets that, when you have a secret, you can't tell the secret or it stops being a secret.
Spin around. I told you so much about my life, and now you're not telling me anything about yours? You've been lying to me this whole time, man.
Should I buy you a snack? Make it better?
No. You can tell me the truth. Tell them the truth.
Okay. I've been to space. Wait, okay, hold on.
All right.
Come
You know
on,
what,
man.
Cedric?
No, I'm serious. I'm being serious. I went to space. I went to other dimensions.
Wait, what?
I drove a car through zombies. What's such a dumb.
You were in New York 5 years ago.
Yeah, ground zero.
And what, being there gave you some sense of duty?
My friends and I were pulled into a lot of stuff, and still feeling it to this day. You gotta understand, some of these secrets aren't mine to tell. I can answer what you want, but some things I truly can't. And I asked you just respect that.
So if you're the recon, who's Xavier?
Xavier, he's recon, but he's gonna tell you, I'm the muscle. If he's going, I gotta go too. He's gonna get himself into some trouble.
All right.
I think he's going crazy here.
So you and him, what, you're a team?
Yeah, we're a team.
So,
Dude's a jerk.
what have you found this far? I mean, Ike told you a little bit.
Nothing at all over here. This place is as dead as a morgue over here. It's so quiet, but now you're telling me all this stuff's going on? You found a ferret.
Oh, this is Bowie.
Yeah, that's him. That's him.
Oh, yeah, it is.
He ate all the snaps, man.
Really?
Okay.
Cheeto fingers?
No, all right. Yeah. Done lying.
Well, if Bowie likes him, that's a good sign.
Do you like him, Bowie?
Lick.
Okay. Well, listen, if you're trying to find some weird stuff, I think it may be best for you to stop.
It's dangerous.
I'm very familiar with danger.
I don't know that...
I won an interdimensional tournament of warriors in a gladiatorial battle.
Excuse me?
Yeah, I know. Pumps out his chest a little
Look
bit.
him up and down like...
Yeah, he's scrawny. He's nothing really impressive to look at.
That doesn't... I'm not gonna ask.
Regardless, that doesn't mean you should be looking for this kind of stuff. I mean,
What makes you guys more qualified?
Formal training.
Okay. What are you, some Navy SEAL?
Marine.
Oh. Are you a Marine?
I just live here.
You got the giant robot, so that makes sense.
Yeah, exactly.
Honest, I don't really mean to offend the three of you, but I've actually seen and done more things than any of you probably possibly do in your lifetimes.
Wow.
That's
rude.
rude.
I'm just telling you my qualifications here.
You're living yourself up a lot for the recon.
Recon sees the most. For anyone else.
Are you taking any safety precautions?
I guess Xavier is my safety precaution, so not really. Recon, I go in, get out when everything gets a little too hairy, call in the cavalry. But they aren't responding to my calls lately.
So you're here essentially by yourself, looking into some dangerous happenings.
Yeah, but my friends are fast, they can get here pretty quick.
I don't think that's possible.
Sure.
Wasn't there... Actually, I might not have been there for that conversation. Never mind.
Regardless,
We have it handled.
That's great. I'm still going to be here.
You owe me some snacks.
I would get you the best snacks that this little town can produce.
Sure. Great.
Bring it in, buddy. We're friends.
Not now, Cedric. Come on.
Right, okay.
Is this, you're just staying in the motel?
Yep, HQ. Beside,
Fine.
you guys look back to the motel. You see a trash bin on the side of the building. Just as a fat, very fat, plump raccoon rolls out. As you see Puddin, the raccoon, regular denizen of Arcadian Haven, look up at you guys. Cedric's like, I think won't leave this place alone.
Yeah, he'll be hanging around for a while.
I think he might live here.
Look, does anyone else know you're in town?
I mean, people have seen me. Sheriff.
But no one knows.
No,
Why you're here.
Pays much mind. I don't, you know.
Have you seen any suspicious people around?
Besides us.
No, not really.
Okay.
Alright, just keep it that way.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
We'll be in touch.
He's a Marine. That's
Hey, man, don't make it awkward, man. Come on.
Well, maybe one day you guys will tell me who you are in excruciating detail. And, you know, I'll be the one interrogating.
Maybe once you're here for longer.
How long have you been here exactly, actually? I haven't seen you around at all.
Less than a month, maybe. About as long as you like.
So about
A
a
little
month.
longer.
Okay. How did you meet Ike? I mean, did you guys meet coincidentally, or?
It's a wonderful story in front of a vending machine.
Yep.
So it was just coincidental.
I think so.
True tale of best friends.
I just got
I was
here.
really lucky to run into him, I'll tell you that.
I really had to pee.
You don't think he's... I mean, I guess he wouldn't. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know what the with you.
Don't look on his face.
Well, really, just be careful. There's a lot of stuff going around, and we don't need more people agitating it.
Like I said, don't you worry. I'm more than qualified.
Okay.
Let's stay in touch, though. Here, I'll give you my number.
I already have it, Cedric.
Oh, yeah, I'll put it in. Yeah, I know, Ike.
Oh, yeah, whatever.
Thank you.
Yeah, put your number in.
Okay. Yeah, and I'll just have you text me real quick. Just, you know, so I have your numbers, too. Yeah.
Thanks.
New pen pal.
Okay. So, am I off the hook?
I don't know, man. Sure, whatever.
As long as you don't do anything suspicious.
Yeah, if you see any other suspicious individuals, let us know.
Yeah, same. Let me know. I mean, I may not look it really, but I can help.
Well, one last thing I should tell you. As long as you're here, I'm sure you've seen some of the strange going-ons in town. But there's a more grounded threat. An organization that's after me.
Oh, is it the military?
No, but
And
they're very
possibly
dangerous.
Ike.
Oh, I
don't know. Maybe.
Since you're here and you're now familiar with us, just be on the lookout.
All right. Grounded threat.
Less interdimensional, more people with guns.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But like crazy guns.
Oh. Okay. Crazy guns. Yeah, it has the notes open on his phone. Crazy guns. Earth. Source.
Just stay safe.
Oh, yes. Right. Okay. I go back to my room now.
Yeah. All right, man.
As you can notice I haven't showered in a couple days.
Yeah, you gotta clean up there, man. That's nasty.
Yeah. He just slinks back into his motel room.
That was interesting.
Yeah, not really what I expected.
Not at all what I expected. So at least we know that they're not a threat.
Yeah,
At
it
least
just
as
seems
far
like
as we know.
some kid wrapped up in this.
I mean, all those things he said that sounds crazy, but at this point, I kind of believe him.
And I can't pretend to understand what the people in New York went through that day, so it's possible.
So, I mean, what's our next move? Wait for people, wait for that? We definitely need to find a place for that thing. Make sure
Well-
that's secure.
And the compound might be the best place.
Oh, I can show you the compound. It's not much. It's a little rusty. Probably, now that I'm thinking about it, I was like looking up at the big truck. I might not be your style.
Yeah, nothing around here is, but make it work.
It's a large space. That's all we can ask for now.
That is good.
We could go there, settle in until Misty's ready to train us.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna give Misty a call.
Right. Oh no, that's right. Oh.
If you're not ready, take your time.
Are you two ready, honestly?
Can't say that I am, but the sooner we do it, the sooner we get it over with.
Ugh. What a headache that was.
Literally.
All right, fine. I gotta pack some stuff up, and I guess I'll meet you back over there. I guess I gotta drop you off back at the diner.
I'll be fine.
Okay.
I have my bike.
Okay.
All right. So, through one way or another, you guys get in your own respective vehicles.
Yeah.
You're going back to the deli, I take it?
Yes.
Yeah, you arrive back and you just see the amount of papers and whiteboards has doubled. They're the entire front of the building, the glass, just taped up papers you can't even see inside. No semblance of
Oh no.
of anything, of any normalcy as you open the door and you see within the large hall, you see Molly sitting in a crisscross applesauce in a chair, looking over at her glasses on, hair tied back. She's in her thinking mode. Doesn't even notice you're there.
Yeah, I bet. Knock on the door again, harder this time. Dun, dun, dun. Molly.
Oh, hey!
Hey,
Swivels around. Hey, what's up?
so I got some bad news. Good news.
Oh.
News.
Oh.
We're moving to a bigger space.
Oh, that's good. I just ran out of that. See that corner over there? There's one little corner really not exposed. Or exposed, I should say.
Is there tape, paper tape to the ceiling fan and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta go. We gotta go soon.
Okay, let's pack up. Help me pack up.
Oh yeah, yep.
Don't make sure you file that correctly over there in the folder.
Yep.
Yeah. It takes you a little bit of time. You're able to pack everything up, walk into the truck, and so where are we going?
Well, it's a place called it's a monastery of some sort.
Oh,
Yeah, they gave me the location.
are you religious now?
No, but there's nobody living there except for one person, I guess.
Oh,
One of our new allies, hopefully.
oh, the ones you met with this morning?
Yes.
Okay. Are they like hobo or something?
I'm not entirely sure. This town, anything's possible.
Sure. Okay. Let's go meet them.
Yep.
It's a little bit of a drive in the outskirts to the far west of the town, but there's a single dirt road that leads right up to it. And you see, as you come up to it, there is this gate, this wheeled gate that comes out, just wrought iron onto there. There's on one of the signposts, you see order, like in a plaque, it says Order of the Entia Relinquere. Unless you got rid of it.
No.
Onto there, and you see it's composed of 3 buildings that take up most of your vision when you first go up to it. You can tell there's a lot of land behind it, like the tree line cuts off behind, but the main building, the faculty building, is blocking view behind there. And it's like a U shape, and on the left side, as you're driving in, you see uniform. It looks to be this rectangular, long dormitory building. It's about 3 floors. And on the other side is this crumbled, dilapidated, what looks to be what would have been like classrooms or anything like that, just completely destroyed, unlivable in there. But there are a lot of flowers set up. It's really nice. The gate's open at the moment, and right in front of the faculty building is this large, glossy tombstone, like a memorial piece with a lot of names etched on it and some flowers.
Be careful not to hit that. Well,
I thought I heard that out. No, you park out front. It's like it basically you can U-shape around into it. It's like a little courtyard area, and you pull up front. And Molly says, "This place is kind of well, aside from the building over there, kind of modernist. It's a lot newer than I thought it would be. It's old, as in it's dusty. And,
yeah, kind of run down, but not bad."
Arabella, I mentioned you're there.
Yeah.
To greet them.
Yeah.
Coming out first, you do see Molly step out first. Just to get her description again real quick to refresh. Didn't get anything wrong. So, she has green-brown eyes. She wears her hair usually in a long brown ponytail. She has these round, thin glasses. She looks like she has this like darker Mediterranean skin tone to her, and has a long, slim nose, and kind of looks plain. Like there's nothing that pops about her, right? She comes out. She's a little short. Holding a bundle like rolled up papers, like, oh, hello.
Hi, do you need help with that?
Hi. Oh, yes. Please. One rolls out and yeah, thanks. I'm Molly.
Oh, nice to meet you,
Molly
Arabella.
Mavis. I'd shake your hand, but I can't. Sorry.
That's okay.
Where am I going?
I'll show you. It's right this way.
Okay.
Kind of like lead towards like where the dorms are, and I prepared like rooms, like I picked like 2 that were vacant. Definitely not like Olivia's or like anyone important. Like,
this weird thing sort of happens where you show her to a room, and I didn't if you're following or not.
Yeah.
She puts all her stuff down and lets her hair down like out of the ponytail, and her entire demeanor changes. Or she gets kind of quiet. That's sort of, you recognize this, Ike, as the high of all that research and the excitement kind of bubbled over, and now her, maybe not her true self, but her more who she is as a social person comes out, and that is very meek. She's just like, oh, yeah, I'm all set. Here. Thank you for letting us use the your place here. It's very nice.
Yeah, sorry, it's not much. I don't know if, compared to Ike's,
Oh, yeah, no, it doesn't have to be that good. No, it's,
it's really okay. I mean...
No, it's good. It's
okay.
It's the bathroom.
It's actually right down there.
Okay, thank you.
She's very shy.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah.
How long have you guys known each other?
Gosh, years now. Probably close to 8 years, I guess.
So you guys are really close friends.
Yeah. Yeah.
What made you guys, come together? Was there a reason?
Oh, well, we're not together, it's not like that.
Oh, I just thought that, you guys are...
No,
Sorry, what made you guys, come down? Like, did she joined you?
Yeah, She was the one that helped me, or she was really the one that developed the receiver thing I was talking about.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So she might have a better idea of, what it's doing.
I don't know. She had no idea when we saw it the first time. Not that I could tell, not that she was too willing to tell me, but she might know where she got it from. If maybe there's some information, I don't know.
Yeah, well, maybe later on, once you guys are all settled, we can talk about it, and if she has any ideas and kind of run it by her. How much does she know?
Pretty much everything.
Okay. Then I guess it'll be easy to catch up.
Yeah.
Bowie's already in her room. And she brought a little pack. You see his bottom half hanging out of it. He's like,
Hey!
Bowie, don't be rude.
with makeup on his face, and you pull it out. Yeah.
No.
You can't go in people's things. What did I say?
You don't tell me what to do. All right.
I'll leave you guys to it.
All right. I gotta move a lot of whiteboards.
So the space available to you again is the third building is gone. To put there's nothing you can really make use of it unless you wanted to rebuild it. Which you could. It'd take time, but you could do it with your resources. There's the faculty building. It's 2 stories, and there's a basement level. There's some various offices, and there's a cafeteria also in the faculty building over there. The dormitory has a common room. There's a very old, you see the antenna sticking out TV and a VHS player attached with some, one little row of a dozen VHS tapes.
Oh my gosh.
The back of the facility was once a wide expanse of clearing. There's also a little garden too, closer to the buildings itself, but past that was this huge expanse that is mostly taken up by about 100-foot radius sinkhole. There's barricades sprinkled throughout the edges of it, but it's this dark, deep hole, like a earthquake hit it or something. But there's still plenty of land around it. It breaks off into more forests, and it's actually quite a nice view. It's on an elevated piece of land, so you can see. You can't quite see the town. There's too many tree lines taking over. But on the opposite end, towards the other direction, more westward, you can see mountains in the distance and whatnot. It's very quaint. It's very peaceful here. Quiet.
I'm gonna, after it gets later in the night, I'm gonna drive up to my overlook spot.
Okay.
Oh.
So you drive to the convent.
Yeah.
Take the side road that you usually, you kind of the path that you've taken.
Yeah.
Driving through. Head up on the hills besides the convent and find your familiar. When's the last time you've been here?
It's months ago.
Yeah.
When everything was happening.
Yeah, your spot is just where you left it. This small perch on the hillside where you can lay down.
Yeah, I'm just gonna just sit and just kind of overlook the view. Just for a while, maybe I have my scope, just the scope part. I'm just kind of looking out, seeing the giant truck now at the compound.
Yeah, a very stark contrast to what you're used to.
Yeah, and just kind of looking over the compound.
Make a strength roll.
Strength.
Ooh.
Strength.
15.
Nice.
15?
Mm-hmm.
The scope just moves in your hand, and it starts just moving wildly, out of your control.
Yeah, just move it from my eye and just look.
Yeah, it moves towards the dorms and just stays looking at a wall.
Yeah,
And then you just hear as your weapon just forms in your hand. and you see those black vents pouring out this red and black smoke.
Yeah, I just kind of like leap back a foot like while holding the gun, like
Yeah, and it's
off to the
shaking
side.
in your hand.
Yeah, I'm like fighting, trying to move it away.
Make another strength roll.
Oh, natural 1.
I rolled a 2.
That's a 3 total for me.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, you just cannot budget in the space, and it's just solid, like just floating in air as you hold it.
Yeah, I look in the scope again, trying to really see like exactly where it's pointing.
It's at a wall, and it starts to move a little bit, slowly, like tracking.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Like, what part of the compound is it in? Do I recognize the room it's pointing at?
Make an intellect roll.
7.
It's in the dorms on the lower level, but you just can't quite think of like, wait, where is that? That the kitchen or the?
Okay.
No.
When I peek out from like aside from the scope and just kind of look down with the naked eye, do I see anyone outside? Like any figures moving around?
Yeah, you see Ike and Molly kind of moving around.
Yeah.
Just bringing stuff in, and after another moment, the gun, you see it tracking to the door, and you see Arabella step out, and immediately the sights are honed in on her.
Okay. I'm gonna try to keep as firm of a grip on my gun as possible. And I'm just gonna reach into my back pocket and just throw up a flashbang.
Yeah, I mean, from this range, I mean, both of you can hear a in the distance, in this bright flash.
Jeez.
the hell was that?
I don't know.
Fortitude save on yourself. Okay.
Ah, fuck. Jeez.
Natural 19.
Oh, you're good.
Oh, I was gonna say now he knows how it
Away.
feels.
Yeah. It's like close my eyes. I know
Ears
it's
are
about to
ringing a little
explode.
bit.
Yeah.
Maybe we should get inside.
Should I get an Apex?
Hey, what's going on? Molly pokes her head out of the door.
I don't know. Maybe get back inside for now.
Yeah, let's get back inside.
Barrett, you
Yeah.
suddenly hear like you feel something shift below at your hand. You look down to see the trigger begin to pull.
Okay. I'm going to just try to like dig my heels into the dirt while holding the gun. And while holding it, I'm just gonna try to like, since it's kind of still on its own, put my hands on opposite sides of the gun and turn my body so I'm facing away from the gun, and just try to like move my whole body with it.
Like
Try to walk it away from where it is.
make a strength roll.
Strength.
15.
You succeed. Roll a 3.
Okay.
So you start pushing it away, and it just turns along.
Yeah.
As it turns, all of you hear it. This gunshot, but out of your gun doesn't come a bullet, but this beam of light is just, and it's so thin, just barely makes out towards the sinkhole. It just turned enough behind the building. You both see that. Dirt and foliage just gets kicked up, not reaching quite you guys, but explodes backwards behind the building, and the gun disassembles.
Yeah, and I almost just like stumble to the ground as that force isn't holding me there anymore.
At that point, I'm like, get inside now.
Apex!
Apex immediately following your command.
Get in me! Give me...
Somebody
Get me inside! No.
Pulls you inside. Ready in battle mode. Sensors immediately flaring to life.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get Molly like inside, and like we have to check out what's going on. Get in first.
Moving to sort of be in between wherever that I think that came from, and did we see the beam of light?
Yes, you saw that beam of light. Make a perception roll to determine the source.
Wait a minute.
Could be fun.
Wait a minute.
It looked as though if you were looking out into the ocean and you saw the absolute crest of a wave as the sun reflected off of it, like that brief glimmer, that's what you saw.
Okay, so it came in that direction.
Yeah, what total? What's your total?
13.
13? I'd say you could you can get the general direction of about like northwood of the towards the hills of the compound.
Yeah, I'm just like manually grabbing the pieces of the gun and putting it like in the case, and just not like using my powers to do it, just manually putting each individual piece.
Yeah, I'm rushing everybody inside. Is everyone okay?
Yeah. Came from over there, I think.
Like, look towards where he's pointing.
Yeah.
It's toward the hills.
Okay, alright. Shoot. Did anybody see anything? I mean, did anybody follow you around? Did you see anybody?
No idea.
Alright. Where did the shot end up? You said it's in like the sinkhole.
Yeah, it didn't cause any like damage to buildings, anything like that. If anything, it was, just put another little hole in the sinkhole.
Right, yeah. Alright, shoot. Alright, I'll go check it out really quick. I'll be right back.
All right.
Stay here, make sure she's okay. I'm gonna be 2 seconds.
I can do that.
I'll run out. All that biking really.
The cardio. Yeah, Barrett, what are you doing after you collect the gun?
After I have it in the case, just like lock it. I'm gonna go back to where I was sitting on the case, and I'm gonna call Arabella.
Phone call.
What's up? I'm a little busy at the moment.
You okay?
Yeah, something happened. There's an explosion. I don't know if somebody followed Ike. Something's going on.
That was me.
What?
Come up to the cliffside.
I just hang up.
After a few minutes, you do meet up with Barrett on the cliff.
Sorry, I probably just peaked the mics pretty bad. Not bad.
Don't say.
Didn't mean to be that loud.
Method acting.
Yeah, I marched my way up. What just happened?
I don't know.
You don't know. What are you doing here, Barrett?
I came out here to make sure everyone was fine. I had my...
There are better ways to do that. You're not a hired hitman anymore. You can come in the front door like a normal person.
It's good to know. I didn't... My gun. There's something wrong with it.
What happened, Barrett?
I was standing up here, had my scope out. Just the scope. My gun assembled itself, and it seemed to have a mind of its own. It aimed at you.
What?
It aimed at you.
You're telling me.
Smoke came out of it, and then that happened. I managed to nudge it just a little bit, knock the aim off.
That explosion was your gun.
Yeah.
That was aimed at us.
You.
And it assembled by itself.
That's right.
Has it ever done that before?
Not like that.
Okay, well, obviously, something in the Umbra must have messed it up.
That's what I was thinking.
we must just have to bring it to Misty. I don't know what else we could do. And also, you are not allowed to be here anymore.
I mean, it's out in the opening. Anyone can kind of be here whenever they want.
You're not the boss of me.
He's a free judge. I'm a Marine, no veteran, goddammit.
Why? So you could just shoot me again? How many times do you have to attempt to kill me before you really do it? I mean, are you really just... I just start walking back down. I was going all the time. She's like...
My pistol is...
Say it again, bitch.
All right, I'll follow you down.
I come back. I immediately call like... Beep boop bop. Where'd I put my... Beep boop boop boop.
Who are you calling?
Like...
Oh, you're gonna call him.
Yeah.
Call him.
Boop, 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 boop.
Yeah.
Hey, I think we're safe.
You think?
Yep. That wonderful explosion was Barrett. I will explain. I will be back in just a moment. But you guys are okay.
Damn it.
I'll see you in a minute.
I'm not getting out of Apex until I hear an answer.
Yeah,
Two of you.
I follow Arabella down, yeah.
Yeah, two
I'm like
of you meet.
stomping, like seething mad.
Two of you meet, or three of you reconvene in the middle of the other convent now.
Mm-hmm.
You want to explain yourself?
Yeah.
I already did. My gun shot on its own.
Explain that to them, not me, again.
Is everything okay out there?
This is Barrett.
Oh,
Molly.
hi.
Molly.
She walks out, perceiving that's pretty.
Molly.
Backs back in. Pulls her head out.
I think when my sniper was used to open that door in the tree, it got messed up. It seemed to have a mind of its own, assembled itself, shot that.
Well,
Nearly shot us.
it missed, so that's good.
Yeah, I managed to nudge it a little bit.
A little.
Yeah.
We need to call Misty immediately and tell her
Yes.
what happened.
I'm not taking it out of this case until she sees it.
That's a good idea. I'll call her. Should you leave that out?
Is your truck safe?
I don't know. From that kind of explosion, I doubt it. I mean, I can lock it from other people from getting in there, but that, you know.
Maybe I'll toss it down the sinkhole.
I think that it might not be a great idea if it's acting up with Umbra's.
It has to go somewhere. Away from us.
Do you think your truck could secure that just for a moment?
Sure. I think it might.
Jeez.
Alright.
Go on.
Here. I tossed you the briefcase.
Pick it up in tiny fingers. Big fingers. Walk it back to the back where Apex's space is and just sort of put it down in there and close the door. Looks like we're staying out here tonight.
Am I good?
Yeah, I think so.
Hi, I'm Molly.
Hi, Molly. Barrett.
Pleasure to meet you.
You as well. Friend of yours?
Yep.
Well, so what happened?
Stomp away. Barrett can explain it.
Yeah, Barrett can explain it.
Oh,
My military-grade firearm misfired.
she looks distance toward the sacred, a little steaming a bit. Oh, will it misfire again?
Hopefully not. That's why we're bringing in someone who might know how to make sure it doesn't happen.
Okay. She backs off.
Sounds good. I'm gonna call it Misty. Beep, boop, bop. Do I have Misty? I have to. Do I? in the month, I guess, because she said she would. I don't know actually.
She doesn't have a cell phone.
Would she have ever touched my phone?
Yeah. In a month, absolutely.
Okay, so I could still like not call her, but
yeah.
Okay.
Use the bygone.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I do that, and I'm like, Misty, I think something weird is going on with Barrett's gun. If you have the chance to come by the convent, please do so ASAP. It's going haywire. I contacted her. We'll see when she gets here. If she gets here.
All right.
Takes about 15-20 minutes.
Wow, it's like quicker than pizza.
Before the front gate, which is now closed at this point, you see someone just hop over, and you see running right towards Misty just skirts to a stop, moving at an incredible speed. Just okay. What happened? Is everyone okay? Did everybody have their limbs?
Luckily.
Emergency. What's going on?
Something's wrong with the gun.
Okay. Where is it?
I'll get it. Pick it up again. Tiny case.
It's in there.
Open it. She says to you, Barrett.
Kneel down. Flip the locks open. Just open it up.
Yeah, you see all the pieces in that styrofoam looking padding. She walks up to it. Shit. Tell me exactly what happened.
I was up on the overlook. My gun assembled itself. Aimed itself. I was unable to nudge it. It was pointing directly at Arabella. I pushed it with the force of my whole body. And it managed to move it an inch, and it fired an explosive round of some sort.
Where?
The shot landed in the sinkhole.
No, where to fire from?
At the top of the overlook up there, and I just point to the cliffs.
She leaps up about 45 feet, and another until she gets to the spot. The wind kicks up around her.
She's good.
Yeah, she is.
Moment. 2 moments passes. Jumps back.
It vented some kind of red-black smoke before it did. If that means anything.
Do you have any ties to this place?
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
A little more details, Barrett.
This up on that overlook specifically is where I used to come to surveil Arabella.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
She was my original target when I came here.
She looks down at the case. Looks back up at you. Maybe I haven't been entirely clear on what this might be. She kicks the case, and one of the pieces of the gun just flies up, and she catches it. And immediately, her hand starts to bleed, and she drops it as you see these tiny little serrated blades along the piece she grabbed retract back in. She drops it back in. She wipes the blood. This is a bygone. A strange bygone. It's a living thing, Barrett. And just like any other living thing, it learns and it feels. A bygone is the product of a kin. A creation of theirs, like the ones you have. One's currently in your possession.
Of course.
She starts pacing as she talks. Bygones represent a concept, much like the kin that made them. They adopt qualities of their creator. What you have wasn't created by a kin. And therefore, if I were to guess, it doesn't have a concept. Yet.
So what does that mean? It's learning from me?
Exactly.
So what, this gun has emotions? It feels things?
In a vague sense, yes. It's looking for a purpose. And somehow you're bonded to it. It was gifted to you. And it's starting to learn from you like a parent.
So what you're saying is, since I went to that cliff originally to shoot Arabella, the gun now thinks when it goes up there it has to shoot Arabella.
Maybe. Not a bad guess.
So now you're definitely not allowed on that cliff.
Judging from the vague details I know about you, Barrett, if there's one thing in this world that you're good at, and what you've been doing, is killing.
I guess it's always what I've done.
And that's what this weapon knows.
What else is a sniper gonna learn? Dancing? Art?
You're more than just a sniper, Barrett. You have to teach it. And you value something more, maybe. I don't know. It's not something you can actively teach. It's not something you can sit down and say, you're going to be this. It's gonna watch.
I'll keep that in mind.
Still, it's very bold.
It's never done anything like that prior to this.
Well, it's growing every day. Just be careful.
Yeah, I guess I'll have to.
All right, crisis averted.
Yay.
Oh, so how you guys feel about going back or doing some training? No?
Not right now.
No, okay. Maybe tomorrow?
I'm willing to do that today, if that's okay.
Raj wanted to speak with you, actually.
Oh, I haven't seen him in a while.
As he told me, he has a limited amount of time to be away from where he's staying. So his time is very precious to him at the moment.
Okay.
He's at the Seal.
Oh. Okay.
And tomorrow, I'd rather we all train together. Since I'm going to need Raj for it. And like I said, his time is limited.
Sure, tomorrow.
You can visit him beforehand if you like. He just can't leave.
Okay.
We'll meet by the lake,
Okay.
where the nature path begins.
Sure.
Sound good?
All right.
All right. Well,
Thanks for helping out.
it's what I'm here for. Just let me know if you need anything else.
Will do.
Starts walking away. Leaps over the gate.
Well, that was informative.
Did she just leap 40 feet in the air? You just see Molly.
Yeah, I know, right?
I get used to it.
It's a lot. It's a lot
Okay.
to take in,
Oh,
Molly.
you said she was up to date.
She is, but it's different when you see it, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, I'm gonna go back inside.
I'm like, ahem.
What?
She just walks away.
All right. Anybody doing anything else for the rest of the day?
I'll probably go talk to Raj.
Bike ride? It's gonna take you
A long time.
good portion of the day.
Hey, Barrett, can I borrow your car?
You want to borrow my car?
Really quick?
Can you drive?
Yes, I could drive.
Do you have a license?
Yes, I have a license.
I guess you drove my motorcycle once.
Yeah, I did. And I did a pretty good job.
Alright, just don't crash.
I'll be back. Make sure we watch them and don't shoot anybody.
Yeah, alright.
I have to say that.
So you want to go visit Raj?
Yeah.
So, Raj is in, I don't know, a place maybe, I don't know, have you visited this place since the events of the finale?
No.
So it's in the mountains of Arcadian Haven, the central mountain, lies the entranceway, what used to be a project, part of the restoration of Arcadian Haven to bring commerce and innovation to the town. It was a highway system that would cut through the mountain itself. It was halted, called off partway through its construction, but as of the events of the last season, with the help of the town, you help uncovered an entrance into the tunnelways. Into it, you journey. There is a police perimeter, like another just one cop. You know, it's, just that. It's that same dude who does.
Yeah. I'm like, how are you doing?
You know, it's just home a few times since. Just trying to talk it through.
Well, I hope it's going well.
Yeah, we'll see.
You can do this.
You walk into the tunnels, and it's quite a bit of a walk. It's treacherous, but there have been like ladders that have been recently set up through a lot of the deeper caverns.
Yeah, just being in there, she's very uneasy.
Yeah, the all of the walls, the ceilings, and parts of the floor are covered in that matte finished black rock that at one point glowed as brightly as the shard that Ike has, but now it's just inert. And as you walk down, there's this long pit that you sink down into, and you see a red light through all the dust and darkness.
Raj?
You walk in, the door's half open. And inside you see a familiar drop, like 10, 15 foot drop down into this smaller chamber. Chains hanging along the wall, all rusted with hooks at the end of them. There's what looks to be that discarded bundles of furniture pushed up even farther against the wall, like desks made of rock and stone. In the center, at the floor, is this smooth, glowing, very faint glow of this blue swirling gem growing from within the earth itself. And standing just between you and it are flesh-like branches that reach out all over the chamber, into the walls and into the crystal itself, kind of pooled on top of it. This flesh-toned, some of it turning black and dripping. And at the center of it, like a tree in of itself, you see on his knees, sitting down, arms outstretched, extended out, are these shadow-like fleshy appendages. You see a man, deep dark skin. He's wearing a this sky blue Shivani set, it's like this African garb. Has this full coat, compressed at the waist, and hanging down to his knees. He's wearing these brown boots, and his jewelry is still on. You see the interconnected gold rings, and doesn't match at all, but on the long sleeves you see the hair cufflinks along. Completely shaved head, you see Raj.
Raj, are you okay? What is all this?
All the appendages begin to recede back into his arms. Arabella. Sorry. I was not prepared to see you so soon. Though I asked you to come. Rude of me.
Sorry about that. Are you okay?
Well, a lot of my time is spent here now.
Doing what?
Continuing the work of my friend. Making sure that what happened here does not happen again.
It's a lot of work to be doing by yourself.
It is difficult, but it is what I have set out to do until an alternative option can be found. But as long as I am here, there will be no beacon, no more Umbras.
That's good. I'm glad about that.
Please take a seat on this rock.
It's like,
Yeah. Misty has told me a bit of what is happening out there. Strange phenomenon.
yeah, it's not looking too good.
I wanted to see you myself after you have journeyed into the Umbra. Know that it is a very different journey that you went on. Very unlike the experiences you have gone through already.
It was unique. I mean, I don't even know what it was or how to describe it.
He steps forward a bit too close to you, looks down at you, says, "Have you felt different?
No,
Has anything stirred?"
no. Nothing.
Interesting. Steps away.
I mean, that's good, though, right?
It is temporary.
Why? What do you mean it's temporary?
Within you lies a kin. And you are journeying, you are making your way inside the realm where kin travel, where they are strong, the realm of concept itself.
But I thought we kind of got rid of that. I mean, that's why I couldn't help Jordan. I thought it was gone.
My friend and Jordan, they greatly diminished the influence of the kin.
Mm-hmm.
But I do not think that my companion can bring it to himself to destroy the kin of carnage that lies within you. But this might be good. It's better.
Is it?
It is. Arabella, you have a chance here to change things.
Change what? I mean, how?
It will grow.
I don't know if that's... what I want, though.
And you can influence it.
How?
I'm not quite sure. It'll be something that you will have to face on your own, unfortunately. But what was inside you there, that kin of carnage, the kin of conservation, two forces that have met each other for centuries. They have lived different lives. Us kin, we live very long. And with it, sometimes we are reborn. Many times. You're different. The life that the kin of carnage had was one of constant pain. From what you have told me before and I've learned, your mother Adele was using it, hurting it.
I still don't really fully understand what was going on all those years, but I mean, from what I knew, it wasn't exactly calm or tame by any means. I mean,
well, imagine if you lived your life in agony. I don't think you would be a very kind person. That does not excuse the horrible things that it has done. Nor do you have to accept it, even in its new form. It very well might be capable of even worse destruction going forward.
well, if that's the case, then I mean, why can't we just get rid of it and send it on its way and do whatever it wants?
I do not possess the power to do that. Nor am I allowed.
Why not?
It is forbidden for me to influence in such a way. And I have defied many orders I have been given. But that is one I cannot. You have to understand.
Do you know somebody who can?
Not here.
But somewhere else?
There are beings capable of many things. If that is what you wish to do with this, that is your choice to make. But I thought I'd relay this information to you.
So, if we keep potentially doing this, it could help through the Umbra, maybe? Would I be able to... Do you think it would help me find Olivia?
Would you like an honest answer?
Yes.
I don't think you should be searching for Olivia.
Why not? She's gotta be out there somewhere. I mean, I know
She is beyond you now.
That doesn't mean I can't find her.
It means you might not like what you find.
As long as it's Olivia, I'm willing to take that chance. I mean, Brother Lewis is still out there as well. If I have any influence on this kin, I mean, do you think I'd be able to control it? To an extent, at least? I mean, stop hurting everybody that it's around?
We will not know until it happens.
Do you know... I mean, is there a time frame by any means?
Unfortunately, I do not know.
So it just could be around at any point, or not be around for a long time?
The more time you spend within the Umbra, the more it will grow.
I see. It's a lot to think about, I guess.
I'm sorry this information comes as a burden, but I felt it was appropriate to tell you.
I appreciate it. At least when it's refreshing to get some honesty after everything.
I have no reason not to be honest anymore. And I have been told I will help you train.
Yeah, we actually have a new member, sort of?
I've been told briefly about him. Very exciting. I look forward to meeting him.
He's an interesting person. Very interested in learning more about him.
Well, I'm looking forward to hearing from Misty. And if you do not mind, I'm sorry, but my time is limited.
Of course. Do what you have to do. I mean, if there's anything I can help with.
Thank you. He gets back on his knees facing the world gem. And reaches his arms out, and you just see out of his arms these shadows and joined and changing into flesh as they reach out into the walls and into the gem itself as he kind of roots himself there in that chamber. All right. Anything else the group is doing today?
Just a little something.
Right, all right.
A little something.
All right. I'm wait to see what music I will be putting out. Folder will be opening.
So I want to go into the convent basement.
God, horror music.
Yep. There you go.
Oh, I definitely still have not been to like the basement or anything.
Sure.
So that's exactly how it's.
Yeah, it's so you go into the basement level of the faculty building. You go down the set of stairs, landing the little set of stairs.
Yeah.
You see to your left a wide open door where the boiler room is. On the right, there's a closed set of doors to storage, and at the end, there's a set of double doors familiar to you.
All right.
Yeah, I'm just gonna slowly walk through the halls. Go up to those double doors, open them up.
Yeah, you open them up, and immediately to your left, you see the entrance, that secret entrance to the tunnels, caved in. The rock is filled into this chamber.
Yeah.
You see the massive crucifix against the wall, just caked in dust and dirt.
Yeah.
This room's a mess.
Yeah. Okay. I don't have my gun on me. My case. I'm just kind of looking around, just remembering everything that happened down here. Just like stay in this room for a little bit and head towards the head back towards like the cells. The cell that I was at.
Yeah, so in the boiler room, you can see the wall of pipes.
Yeah.
And you, having been here a couple times, remember the sort of right valves to turn as they link together and a wall opens up into this very small tunnel and a single room that you remember as a desk at the end of the hall. It's completely dark. There's the chain fastenings against the wall, one of them broken, that you escaped from.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna go up to the cell, not in it. Just like look inside. Go up to the little desk thing there, just kind of.
Yeah, I think you get like this, like voices kind of ring out in your head, like your own and also Jordan's.
Yeah.
Now, like trying to like, we gotta get out of here, like all that.
Yeah.
Kind of playing through your head.
Just remembering everything that's happened down here. Go up to that little desk thing, just kind of like kick it a little. This place still sucks. Look at the stairs. Remember the motorcycle going down the stair, up the stairs. Yeah.
Amazing.
I kind of reach out like as if I'm gonna summon my gun. Just kind of wait there. Yeah. Glad Arabella's okay. Now, what am I doing here? I'm just gonna walk back up and out of the building.
Okay. Anything for you, Ike?
Nope.
All right. So.
The entire building has C4 on it.
I start pulling C4 in my pockets, like slap all over the walls.
Yeah, this place sucks.
Yeah, I think this place is gonna be really great, Ike.
It's actually Bowie with the C4.
Has a detonator in his mouth. Like,
we cut away to the sound of typing, just clacking. And we see in this sterile metal office, we see at the far end of this room is a very old, large recorder. You see like the cassette wheel move, like vintage looking. In the center of the room is this very small desk, single monitor, light blaring into this man's face. One of the largest men you've ever seen in your life. Think Kingpin from Into the Spider-Verse.
Nice.
Like this square, like clapping away finger, just with one finger each hand at this keyboard. Pretty fast too. He's pretty adept at using this machine. He's wearing a gray suit, very uniform, nice. His sleeves are rolled up though, kind of like the flaps of the sleeves sprawled out over there. He is bald, and he has a shimmering belt buckle that says "Life is a Beach" onto it. And he's got a tie that has like a palm tree on it.
Amazing.
Big nose, just. And he stops. Gets up. All right, we can do it. He walks to the door and he stops. He turns around and he's just like, no, but I don't know. Maybe it's just not. No. Reggie, you know. All right, one more message. And he goes to his desk and he picks up the phone. He, Oh, you picked up. Oh, hey, no, it's okay. I know you don't. I don't call you. You said and everything, but I think I'm gonna do it today. Today's the day. I'm gonna do it. No, I'm not talking that. No. Yeah, well, I talk about it because it's a big deal. No. Okay. No. Are you okay? Oh, okay. Well, it's pretty far up north. Coming over? Oh. Okay. He gets up, walks out, and we see him walk into this hallway that extends for what looks to be a mile long of door, identical to his. These doors must be no more than 4 feet separated. And he starts walking. He takes up the entire frame of the hallway, just gets to the end of the hallway. There's an elevator. Ding! Squeezes inside. We see buttons on the elevator itself. None of them are labeled. Just this wide array of buttons onto it. But he pressed one of them, seemingly the right one. He reaches the floor, and a compartment opens up, and he puts his eye to it. Another pad opens up. He puts his hand against it, and you hear a click. He pulls away, and you see at the center of his palm a little bead of red. Okay. All right, Reggie. All right. He steps out. Come on, Reggie, we can do it. Come on, Reggie, you can do it. Starts walking through these. These hallways are much wider now. You can hear the faint sound of machines. Sparks. There's lots of rooms with large windows to them, but we can't see through them. There's convenient glares throughout each one, masking what's within. You can see some movement. We see like a figure move behind one, and Reggie hides behind a corner just enough, like where like he's spilling out into another hallway, but he's just out of range of the window. few minutes pass. You see him sweating profusely, now his bald head glistening. He walks into a room. Okay. Keypad. Beep beep ding. Not finishing the third code, he opens the door. And inside we just see, it almost looks like a nursery, the way it's set up with this long room, but within it there are little almost cradles, like these steel cradles set up with wires attached all to the bottom of them, and glass casing over each one. There's maybe about half a dozen. One of them is glowing. Pulls up the casing, you just see this white mist. You see goosebumps form along his skin. He reaches in, pulls out, he holds it with two hands. This strange, thin object we can't quite see. He reaches into his coat pocket and pulls out this small case, puts it in, locks it. He walks out, shuts the door. You fade to black.
What?
Yeah, my thoughts too.
You what?
Huh.
And that's what will end tonight's episode.
Interesting. Huh.
There's some things happening.
I like Reggie.
Yeah.
Well, if you like Reggie and you like what you've seen tonight, check us out on all of our social medias. We're on Twitter. We're on the YouTubes. We're on the Spotify, Podbeans, the Apple Play Music, Google Play Music, Apple Podcasts, all the stuff. Where you can find RSS
Discord.
feeds. Yeah, join our Discord in the description over there. We talk about episodes and whatnot. Join the community. We love you. Give us those ratings.
Yeah, click all the buttons.
Click the likes.
We stream live every week, 6:30 p.m. East Coast time. Over at twitch.tv/POSLA-TV. That's twitch.tv/POSLLA-TV. Where you can find us.
See our funny faces. Do this.
Yeah, see funny faces and cat cards and whatnot. What time is it? What time are we on, Taiwan?
6:30 a.m.
Oh,
Dang.
Dude.
I know.
Thanks for joining
Yeah,
us,
thank
Andrew.
you.
Appreciate
Dang.
that.
Wow.
I think that's it. See you next week.
I think so.
We're gonna record a post show for our patreon.com/Umbra initiative.
Hey.
Go to
At
that.
least 30 minutes.
At least 30 minutes.
All right, we're gonna go raid. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.